What a beautiful sight. Hats on backwards, that means I'm thinking hard. Good morning guys, the best time of year is back. We are hanging on the mowers and we're going to go down and knock the first bit of grass for 2023 down. Very muddy tractor here, I've been out spraying in some pretty wet tram lines. Got the front mower hooked on here, got the back mowers just the other side of the forager, we'll hook that one on and we'll go up to the field and set them up. That up. Lift her up. I always forget about that. Doesn't really ping off though. Right, pull these stops out the way. Very good. Okay, that's the front mower ready. We'll adjust the link in the field. See, it's still looking downhill. I'll try and tilt it right back to where the skids are now on flat. There's the back mower all hooked on. Just need to jump in the cab and fold it up. Throw that string up there somewhere I can reach it. Now we're good to go. Grab the dog and my lunch. We'll be onwards. Right, here we go. Heading out the yard. First time this year. One on the front, one on the back, one in the cab. This is going to be a good day, hopefully. Right, I'm just waiting for John. He's going to come up and we're going to set it up between us. But I've cut a little bit here. You can see there's quite a lot of stubble there. It's quite a heavy crop of grass. It's sort of pushing it over a bit. This is what the back mower's cut. Oh, no, that's shaved that quite tight. We'll see if we can adjust it a bit. I've run it all up just to get all the rubbish off them. Yeah, we'll wait for John, have a sandwich in a minute, and we'll make a start on this nice big field. It's about 15 acres in here. Nice one to start in. So we are mowing. Just done my first stripe of long work. I'm going to cut out all the little bits of short work quick and then we'll get into the proper bulk of the field. John was with me for a few rounds. We were setting the mowers up. I think we've got them where we want them. We're just trying to not cut the stubble so short, so we're trying to leave the stubble about the middle finger's length there. We'll hopefully get a little bit of quicker regrowth. You leave a bit more leaf on the grass for photosynthesis to occur. I've got to be careful what way I turn around because I'm on quite a steep hill here. You always want the weight higher side of yourself. Just got 3 fields to do today. So we've got the one I'm in now, which is the green farm platform, and then there's 2 fields for the brown farm platform, which is at Rowden at the other farm. Bit of a road trip to get around there. And then I think we're going to start picking up this tomorrow. So John will probably come out and turn it. And then we'll pick up the other one, the other lot on Friday morning before the rain is supposed to be coming. I love mowing, one of my favourite jobs. Love silage and everyone does. I'm buzzing to get into it. A bit of tidying up the front mower. You'll see quite how steep this field is in a minute. How about that for a drop? If you are new at all to the channel, I'll walk you through how I have the mower set up in here, because it's quite good with this command arm and the John Deere, but I don't have to do a lot. It's all steering for me. I press one button to lift both mowers up, I press another button to let them both down. Once we get to the end of this row and turn around, I will show you exactly what we do. Right, so we're coming up to the end of our work here. As soon as the front mower has cleared what it's cutting, I'll press number 2 on my arm down here. That'll lift the front mower, followed by the back mower 5 meters later. I then spin round. Normally I give myself a bit of a wider turn. I then press auto, and that'll grab the next line, so that'll put me dead center of this piece here I've been cut. I then press 1, and it drops both mowers down simultaneously into float. And then we're off again. So then this screen is showing you what we've cut and what we haven't. There's a piece there you'll see isn't cut, which is that little weather station there. But what these buttons here are doing, so this is called iTech, so this is the headland management system on John Deere tractors. So here we are in the iTech, so you can see number 1, just drop back a gear up this hill, it's quite steep. puts my front mower, which is spool valve, that one, into float, and at exactly the same time number 2 goes into float. I'll press number 2 here now because we're on a piece that's already been cut. And go on to number 2 here. We do the opposite, so both spool valves are retracting the rams, which means they're lifting the mowers up. So it just makes it really easy when you get to the end of a row. Does it all for you. This joystick here, I have got both mowers set on it as well, so if I just want to let the front one down for any reason, that is on this trigger here at the back, and if I want to let the back one down on its own for any reason, I just nudge this away from me or pull it towards me to lift it up. I've then got this, which is my home screen, so I can keep an eye on everything. The main ones being the temperature here and the speed of the power shaft, which we're running, which is over here. It also tells me when my iTech in and out are complete, which they are there. Spin round at the end of the row, which makes a noise because it takes us off our steering line. We miss a row, and then we sort of aim half-heartedly towards the next one. Press auto, it will find it for us. Press number 1 just before the grass. Front and back mowers go into work, and then that is us set off. And then when we're on the top here, just give it another gear. It's nice and flat up here, and then we're going downhill. Right, first 15 acres dropped in about an hour and a half, but that did include some time messing around setting up the mower. Then my dog's run off somewhere, gave him a bit of a minute to stretch his legs. There he is. Meow. That's how you do your blade check. You just move a bit of grass out of the way. Check this all nice and cut. It's a long bit there. Everywhere where it's been heavy, it's sort of pushed it over, and if I've had to go either against or with the rolling, because the rolling was done a bit late, that's made a bit of a difference, but the majority of it has been cut like this. So we've got that nice, if I get my fingers down in it, that's probably a little bit short there. It varies a bit all over the field, so see there's a lot longer stubble where it's been a bit heavier. Much more where we want it. Tried to make a bit of a concerted effort this year to not just shave it off murder tight. You do want it to grow back, and also the cows can come in here a bit quicker then as well. Right, we'll boogie on to the next farm where we're going. We are on some of the narrowest roads now around the place. There is a bit of hedge either side that we can sort of push into. Well, we just met a lorry on the narrowest part of this lane, which was an absolute pain in the backside. I met him on a corner, so I had to go back. And it's blimmin' tight with this thing going forwards. But when you're going backwards, every time you touch the steering wheel just slightly, you have such a massive swing on the front of how far away the mower is. The back mower sticks out my right hand side ever so slightly as well. So it was not much fun trying to back through a gap you just about squeeze through, because once you get off the centre of the road, you're knackered. Sun's come out, sunglasses are on, hat's on backwards, that means I'm thinking hard. Whilst we're on the topic of hats, if anyone would like a hat like the one I got here, we've also got red ones the same as this, we've got grey ones, or any merch at all, there's a link down in the description. I do really appreciate everyone that buys merchandise. I am currently thinking about some new shirts. I'm going to do a little poll at some point, see if anyone wants one, so I know roughly how many to order, and also what colours, because we've currently got grey ones. I think I'm getting some green ones, and maybe some other colours if people want them. And then perhaps once silage is over, I'll give Claire a message at Cotton Eye Sew, and she's brilliant, she sorts it all out. Yeah, if there's any merchandise anybody wants, leave a comment down below. If there's something that we haven't currently got and you really like it, then let me know and I'll make sure it goes on the next order. And we'll sort it out. Gus was just telling me that we're doing a very good job, aren't we, Gus? Sit down. See that? Yes. Right. Just finished the second field, it's only a couple of hectares. I folded the wings down this time. It stopped stuff blowing out the back of the mower. I know a lot of people don't bother putting them down. No, I didn't in the first field. It stopped stuff blowing out the back of the mower like this. So this was before I folded them down. Stops all the stuff going up under there where the belts are. We don't want that. And it also stops stuff flying up here. I got to pull them up now to get out the gateway, which is the main reason people don't put them down. I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you round. So obviously 6155R is my tractor I drive the majority of the time. The rear mower I think is 3.2 metre cut and the front one is 3 metre. There's a bit of an overlap, so we're somewhere around the 6 metres altogether. I won't get too close because even though the power shaft's off, you never trust it. But it's just plain mowers, so there's no conditioner. We've got the tedder if we want to ted out grass. Last year, with it being so hot, we didn't have to ted anything hardly. We just went in the next day with the rake and raked everything up. John's going to turn out the stuff back home because we want to pick that up tomorrow morning. One thing I like about plain mowers is that if you hit an object, a foreign object in the field, which happens, things like tree limbs or bits of wood that fall off the trees, whatever, it hasn't got a conditioner to smash through. A lot of stuff, if you're on the deck and you hit an object, it will just skip over the bed and you won't do any damage to anything. That's also why, I don't know if anyone noticed earlier, I put the back mower against the fence on the outside round. The back mower is a bit more hardy than the front one, which is one reason. And the other reason is, if I hit something with the front mower on the outside round, there's every chance it can fling it into any part of the tractor. Now it can happen from the back one as well, put it forward, but I've seen it myself when people have been mowing the outside round with the front mower, hit a stone and chucked it into the bottom of the fuel tank, and that's a bad day. Anyway, we're skipping a field over that way. Got about another 6 hectares to do tonight, and I've got the drone with me, so we'll get that up in the air. Now, the last time I flew this thing, I crashed it quite badly, so wish me luck.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, we're playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know. House brings out the wildness. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo. House brings out the wildness. I got a little crush on you. complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wild ones. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wild ones. I got a little crush on you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wild ones. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Being with you is like being on the rodeo highways. Brings out the wild ones. I got a little crush on you. Ooh, I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush on you.
Cavalry have arrived. It's John and Dr. Phil there. They're going to take down that fence that is blocking that bit of ground I haven't cut yet. I've only got about 2 minutes, I'll say 2 minutes, 5 minutes probably more cutting here, and I'll go and give them a hand anyway. What are we doing, about 14k? Nice bit of grass here. It's all good. I'm sure Vicon had in mind when they designed these mowers that they would be good for carrying fencing stakes. Very, very handy. There are a few manholes in there I've got to try and avoid, so that will be interesting. Get this little cluster of stakes and then drop them at the truck. So this is what was fenced off. There's a track there and there's another one that runs perpendicular along the bottom. That's just access to what will be trial plots here at some point in the near future. I'm just skipping around making sure I've not missed any bits. If I haven't, I shall send it for home, so I'm done. All that was cut to me. That bottom bit there has got drains in it, so I'm not going anywhere near that with the mows. Right guys, I've just made it back to the yard. I've got a whole heap of stuff in the tractor here to take in with me. I've left my lights on, I've got to turn those off as well. John's been busy with the turner, so that one will have to come off in the morning, and I suspect the rake will go on that tractor, which is there. We'll get on and do some raking. If it doesn't go on that one, it will go on the 130. It'd be useful to use the 130 because we can use the guidance. And want 4 of us on trailers. John will be on the clamp with the Manitou. Craig will obviously be in his forager, and that'll be tomorrow's job. We'll get the first bit of silaging done, but you will see that in another video. So thank you for watching. Remember, there's loads of links in the description for all my other forms of social media and for merch such as hats, shirts, hoodies, gilets. It's all down there. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I'll see you guys on another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug